Problem is I don't really know exactly where it's frozen at. So, looks like my water is froze up. This is that little toggle switch when you depress the throttle. It's that switch there, which then activates the water, and so I can get a little bit of water to come out, but not like it needs to be. So I went over to the house and got a little torch. Open this up a little bit, and I don't know how critical it is in this temperature. I mean, it's about 30 degrees out here, but I'd still like that thing running while I'm working. So let's see if I can get it to open up. Problem is I don't really know exactly where it's frozen at. See if that makes a difference. Not yet. Well, after a little finagling, we're back in business. I don't know how cold it got this week, but ambient temperature, it was -3 or 4, and then it was blowing 15, so it was cold out here, enough to freeze in the joints anyway, the windshield wiper fluid. And I'll have to look at the jug, but that stuff's usually pretty good for quite good -degree temperature. But anyway, got it running. Try to finish this log up tonight, and that'll be about it before we start tomorrow. I've been trying to get some milling done in between the snowstorms. So I got a few trees done in the last few days, and hopefully today we'll be able to bang out a few more. Trying to mill the rest of the rafters. I have 3 made, and I need 5 more to finish that. And then I'm also looking at the fascia boards and then the decking material. Also trying to consider that as I'm milling things up. So my son Lars just rolled into town. First thing we're gonna do right now is put the chains on the skid steer, because tomorrow we're changing modes to doing some logging. So we need to get the chains on there so we have some traction out in the woods. So anyway, we'll get to it. I was able to get 2 rafter pieces, 3x6, and then 1.5 by 6. Those are 17 foot long. Looks a little punky at the end here, but I think that's fine. A little bit of wane, some really cool bluing on those outer boards. Real nice looking stuff there. So nice to have Lars with us. Let's do some more. Well, it started snowing, which is kind of the typical thing, it seems like, for the last few days. We were able to get through a couple of logs here this afternoon. Have one question about, looks like one is starting to rot. Go take a look at that. So it is snowing, so there is some white on there, but see those little specks in there? I'm a little concerned on whether that is good, structural. Should I worry about it? I don't know. And, leave a comment if you think you know whether I should use that or pass on it. I do think I'll make a couple extra just to be on the safe side. Tomorrow we're going to be clearing in there, making space for the barn, and then taking out that big tree behind that deck of logs there. So that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and we'll get to it again tomorrow.